Well, back in the shop again. It's a cold day in Kentucky. We got about 12 inches of snow outside with ice on top of it, and it's a good day to be in the shop. You don't want to be driving around out there today. What I'm going to do today is basically describe how I put the purfling in. And I made a couple of videos and none of them really worked out real well, so I'm starting over, and this is going to be the video I put up. And how I do it, I have a little tool here that I made, and it's basically a little piece of blade that I have in the wood, and there's a fence, and I run it along the edges of my plate, and that gives me a line. And then I have another one of these, same style, where the blades just moved over a little bit, and I mark it. So then I have basically a mark going all the way around that's about 3 millimeters wide, and maybe it's a little wider, it's about 4. And then I take my knife and I cut it. And it's just a slow, tedious process, and you just cut it and keep on making a little deeper and a little deeper, and you go around. Then I have another little tool I made, and it's just a little pry. And first I take a little chisel and I chisel out a little bit of it, and then I can stick that tool in and work that slot, and it pops out the little piece of wood all the way around. And it works real good, and it's tried and true method. Then after I have the hole cut all the way around, I have the points cut and everything, I take some purfling. And purfling, this is what I use, is just it's 3 pieces of very thin wood that's glued together, and it's 2 black pieces and a plain piece on the inside. And I have to bend it. And how I bend it, I take it to my iron here. It's cold now, but when it's plugged in and it's hot, I can just put this purfling on it, and it'll bend real easy with the heat. And I bend it to shape. And after I do that, I just stick it in the slot all the way around and glue it in. And presto, you have the purfling in the violin. Then I'll come along and trim off the purfling like so, and it leaves it smooth. But then I also, this is where it gets a little more complicated. From the far edge of the purfling over, I put a little groove. You're basically making an indentation, and that kind of outlines, makes the edge stand out. And after you go all the way around with that, and then you have to blend that ridge in with the rest of the arching. And that's done with the different gouges, and then you take scrapers and scrape it, and eventually it's all smooth and it looks real good. But that's basically how I do my purfling. And now I have to trim off the purfling and start that little gouge going around. So that's all I got now, and y'all stay warm out there, and Next time we'll be doing the back. I'll be carving out the back. So thank you.